So it's entirely possible I timed my run exactly during a rainstorm. As looking around, I'm seeing gray, and gray. However, I wouldn't mind being rained on today. It's like hot and humid. Might be nice to get a little free natural shower. So I'm gonna go out there and see what happens. I'll let you know. You will find out. Today, as per usual, is a double day. And what I'm going to focus on this first early afternoon run is form. Particularly, I noticed the other day when I was doing the Takumi on the track that I still am struggling to keep my butt like in line with my spine and not have a curved spine but a straight spine posture. So that's what the goal is today, is to keep the hips flexed forward. I did some exercises for it the other night, or last night. I don't know how effective they were, but I could feel my hips engaging, so something. But yeah, just practicing mindfulness today. Mile in, and it's sprinkling. Not rain yet, but feels like it might turn into raindrops. I really want to get some footage of my form. It's a little tricky to do in the part of the city that I'm in right now. Just like leaving my camera on the ground. So I'm trying to get to the canal path, but that's far. And the rain is starting. You can see. Some driplets on the sidewalk. But I'll get there. If it starts to downpour, I'll bail. I don't know if you can tell. But it's pretty ominous, and I'm getting rained on a lot. You can even hear me through the wind. We're in the belly of the beast. It be raining. We got the rain. Rochester, New York. In the summer, spring, winter, and fall, it is specifically like this. Just different temperatures. And establish my home as the underbridge troll of the rain. The Mizuno Neo Zen, which is what I'm incidentally running in today, does not really have the best wet weather grip. Certainly not the worst, but don't feel so sure-footed in this. It's really hard to know what your form looks like until you look at it, which is really the point of filming all of that. I sit at a desk all day, and it's been a pretty productive day, but that means I have stiff hip flexors from not using them from sitting all day. So the natural hip forward, fully extended like proper running form is not native to me and to the way my muscles are adapted to a sedentary desk life outside of running. I'm coming up on a really pretty segment through the woods. It's a place where I've encountered deer a ton of time, and they are really brazen out here. They really just don't care. Neo Zen is feeling really slippery. Thus concludes the first run of the day. Isn't that right, Strider? Hey, this is my buddy Strider. Hello, Strider. What's up? Strider! And Puck. I'm back with the second run of the day. And honestly, I feel bad. I am trying to build this week to hit 90 miles in a week, which would be the most in a week that I've ever done. Last week I was able to hit just shy of 86. And I don't know if I'm gonna hit 90 this week. That's the goal. But I am like really feeling the fatigue. Especially today. My left glute is sore in a way that is somewhat inexplicable and just sort of in shambles. But I mean, you could only get to 100 mile a week one way, and you gotta go through 90 to get there. And then next week was gonna be, the plan is it's gonna be a down week, but we'll see how this week goes. Maybe this week's the down week, I don't know. I want to push through for one more week. It would be really helpful because the week that follows, I have a friend who is visiting from out of town, and that's going to be a distraction to my training, which would fit in perfectly with the ethos of taking a down week. And not a major one, it would be resetting back to 90 back to 80 from 90 is the goal. But whatever, we'll see how this run goes, one step at a time. At least I get to experience the beauty of the Genesee River every day. It's a pretty place to go for a run. The temperature has cooled down quite a lot today. I know even overnight I think we're gonna get down to 60, which could potentially mean I could give my air conditioner a break. I have one little window air conditioner in my bedroom that has been bearing the brunt of the summer because I couldn't be bothered to put in the other one downstairs. So most of my video editing and general purpose laptop usage has been in the bedroom, contrary to good habits. But yeah, it cooled down a lot this afternoon. I think the rain broke it. It feels so good. And I'm going through my little cold section right now, or I'm about to be. Second run in the books, 7 miles, 8:24 pace. The wind was blowing, the birds were flying away in the wind unwillingly, and I was being air conditioned by evaporative cooling from my skin due to sweat precipitation out of my pores. Science. See ya.